Hi, everybody. This is Kelly, and I wanted to take about 10 minutes and talk to you guys about using Facebook to be doing spas. So let me just give you kind of a little bit of my, 2 cents philosophy about this. I think that, social media is really something that we have to try to figure out as a company and as an industry. It's just a social media society right now, and it can be a great tool for us. Now when you're using Facebook, there's just a couple things I want you to think about. Number one, you want to make sure that you're constantly growing your friend base. Every time you meet somebody, every time you get a new client or a new hostess, you want to come home and make sure that you friend them, and that way you're communicating to more people all the time. If you've got the same 100 friends that you've had forever on Facebook, and you're posting the same things over and over, you're just kind of talking to those same 100 people over and over again, and they might be getting sick of your message. So you want to make sure you're growing that friend base so you're talking to new people all the time. So you've got your personal profile, and you can set up a business page as well. And I actually have both, and I market myself on both because I think they buy more than BeautiControl. They buy me. They buy Kelly Bratton, and they want to know who I am. And so on my personal page, you'll see that I do a lot of, just personal information, fun things and pictures of my family, because I want them to know me. Because, my philosophy is that people don't want to be sold, but they do love to buy. And they might buy when they know, like, and trust you. So you want your customer base and future, potential customer base to get to know, like, and trust you. And through social media, we can do that. And it's a great opportunity. Now, I choose to be kind of careful there. I'm thinking of myself as a businesswoman, so I don't have a lot of rants on there. And, I try to keep my political views and, all those kinds of things pretty neutral, just because, that's a private piece of myself. And when I'm putting myself on Facebook, I am showing some of my personal stuff, but I still want to keep it professional because I want to market myself as a businesswoman. So that's kind of the beginning piece of it. So then the next thing you're going to want to do, I'm going to kind of talk to you about Facebook parties and groups and spas and how that can all work. And I don't think it's the way we're going to go 100%, because the best way to understand our products are to experience them. And that's our philosophy, is we want people to have a day spa experience like no other. We want them to feel like they're really at the spa. And what they're, how we're like a day spa is that we have clinical strength treatments. When you go to a day spa, you get that personal pampering, you get the treatment, you pay for the service. You might pay $100 for a facial, and you leave with just that facial and that experience. When you come to a BeautiControl spa, you actually, come complimentary, and the service is free, and we teach you, we don't perform it on you, we teach you how to do these day spa, clinical strength spa treatments in the privacy of your own home. And then when you spend $100, you're going to leave with product that will help you for the next 2, 3, maybe 6 months continue those treatments. So it's great for women who don't have the time or the money to go to a day spa, and it's great for the women who want to lengthen and strengthen the treatments that they are receiving at a day spa. So we're really good for every kind of woman. So that's the best way to be marketing our products and our businesses. But I do think that there is a place for Facebook. And what we're finding is that people will love to be home in their pajamas, drinking a glass of wine or a cup of hot cocoa, and not have to drive across town to go to a party. So these are great fillers for you. And I would suggest that you're trying to find one hostess a month, maybe, that will host a Facebook spa. And then I would say at least quarterly, you're going to be doing something with your clients. So let's talk about setting up a Facebook spa with a hostess. Now, on our Broughton Dream Team page, and those of you who are not on the Broughton Dream Team page, we'll also be setting these up on our team website, which is BroughtonSpaTeam.com. That's BRAATEN SpaTeam.com, and it'll be under our specialty spas tab. But right now, already under Facebook, I have 2 documents. The first one is actually a Facebook spa script, and the second one are instructions for a Facebook spa. Now, I do have to give some credit to Jamie Furrow, who's been doing a lot of work on this, and she's been typing these things up and coming up with graphics for us, and she's really been kind of pioneering the way for us, and we've been fine-tuning it as we go. So she has really worked hard on this. Now the instructions, let's go through the instructions. What you're going to do first is, obviously, you're going to find a hostess. And then once you have that hostess, you're going to set up a Facebook event. So on the left side of your Facebook screen, when you log in, there's a place where you can set up groups, and there's a place where you can set up an event. Now, event is a timed event. It's, it begins at a certain time, it ends at a certain time, and it's going to be up there sort of temporarily. A Facebook group is a group that you're going to create where you're going to add people, and that's going to stay more permanent and ongoing. So with a hostess, you're going to set up an event. You're going to be the person that sets up the event. You're going to invite your host or hostess, and you're going to make her an administrator of that event. And then that way she then can start inviting her friends. She doesn't have to send anything out. She can just start inviting her friends into that Facebook event. Now, what you want to do once you have them in there is you do have to start becoming interactive with them, because our attention spans are about 2 seconds long. And so you've got to have things that engage them. So you want to play some games, and you want to be kind of leading up the week before, anticipating, saying, 5 days until the Facebook spa, don't forget, that you're going to be in your pajamas, and you're going to be, drinking a glass of wine and shopping from your seat, not your feet, and being pampered in the privacy of your own home. So you're going to kind of have those little teasers as you're going. You're going to maybe get them to be interactive with you. So you might be like, everybody who's going, post here, and you get 1 ticket to enter door prize drawings, and you let them know you're going to be giving a few little freebies away. And those can be simple little things. You might be asking questions like, what's your biggest concern for skincare? Or what's the one thing you'd love to learn about makeup? And so get them to talk, and let them know every time they answer and comment or like something, they're going to have their name go into drawings. And that gets them engaged and interactive. And plus it helps you know who's really going to be participating and who your future clients are. So of course you continue to count down the day of, you're counting down the hours and the minutes until it starts. And then once the Facebook time starts, so let's say your spa set up to run from 7 to 8. And I'd say give yourself about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to be able to do this. But you're going to be at home. You don't have to get a sitter, because it doesn't matter if the kids are screaming in the background or hanging in the office with you. So that's the cool thing for you, and it's the cool thing for them. Now the spa script, actually what we've done is, this is a guideline, and you can obviously tweak this. Please read through it before you do your first Facebook spa, so you're not posting something and going, oh no, that's what I posted, because there are a couple sales and special ideas in here, and you might not want to offer that sale or that special. So you might be offering things that match your monthly client brochure for the month. But for instance, what you're going to be able to do when you sit down and start the spa is you're going to be able to just cut and paste off this Word document every 2 or 3 minutes things right into your Facebook event, because you're going to kind of be chatting with them live. And so the first little thing, the first paragraph that you would paste says, all right, ladies, it's spa time. This is how our online spa is going to work. Every 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to post pictures or videos of a product along with information on pricing. And if you see something you want, please comment on that post. I want that. And for every order, and it goes on and explains how it's going to work. And you might be doing a mystery hostess, if you're kind of doing this yourself, and you're the hostess. So you could be the hostess of your first one on an event. And then what you're going to be doing, you need to be prepared and have some pictures, some before and after pictures. We have lots of those in our Brought and Spa team group page that you can be posting. And you're also going to see that we have links. We have YouTube videos that most of them are ones that I have done, and there's going to be some more added. But for instance, there's a welcome video, and it shows me laying on the couch with iPads on my eyes saying we're getting ready to spa. There's one in here, it's how to do the instant manicure. So it shows me at the sink, scooping it in the hands and scrubbing the instant manicure. So there's these little 1 minute, 2 minute videos or pictures that you're going to drop in throughout the night. And throughout the night, you're going to be doing that over the next 45 minutes or so, dropping all of these things in. And then, so it's kind of running just like a spa. And then at the very end, you're going to basically be saying, okay, now you've been commenting. I know you want this. I'm going to go back and follow up with you, because as I've posted, pictures, you've said I want this. And so I'm going to be, pulling your orders together and contacting you each for your payment. And yes, you're going to want to contact them and have them text you or private message you or call you their credit card information so you can process the orders. Now, I've had a couple of these that I've had one where I've just done a couple $100 in sales. I think it was about like $180 in sales. But sitting at home on my computer doing $180 in sales is $90 profit. That's pretty cool to sit at home and work and make $90 an hour. We've had some, Jamie's had some success where she's had some that have been $500, $600 spas for the night, just sitting there kind of, producing this sort of thing. And then she gives her product to her hostess just like she would a regular spa. But of course, she wants future bookings with it. And she'll talk about, I'd love to come live and actually pamper you guys and let you feel this and really feel like you're at a spa. So it's a way for you to get bookings as well, too. So that's kind of Facebook spa number 1. So make sure you download these 2 documents and read through them thoroughly to help get you set up. Now, the next thing that we did was Jamie and I were continuing to talk about, how could we continue to make things like this work? And last week we had a couple cancellations, both of us. And so one of the things that she and I both did, so you need to do this first and work this one a little bit differently, but I'm going to highly recommend that you create a group, and that group is going to be named, mine's named Kelly's VIP Clients, and I think Jamie's is named, Jamie's Special Discount Divas or Spa Divas or something like that. So set up your group. And I went to my personal page and I said, who wants to be in my VIP client group and get all my special sales? If you're in this group, you're going to get special things that nobody else gets. And so people asked to be in that group, and then I continued to invite people and just start adding people that I knew were clients already into that group. So like right now I have, about 180 people, I think, in one of my groups, and I think Jamie's already got 50 to 100 already in her group as well, because every time we come home from a spa, every time we're meeting someone, we're continuing to add them as a friend, and then we're putting them into that group. If they don't want to be in the group, they'll ask to be removed, or they'll remove themselves from that group. And I did have a couple people say, hey, I'm not interested, would you pull me out? No big deal. It's not a big deal. But you want to set that up and start a relationship in that group and let them know, like this month, I started out at the beginning of the month, this is gratitude month, and I'm going to be all about appreciating my clients and sharing fun tips with them and giving away little specials and having drawings. And so I'm just doing a lot of little things this week. But I've had this group for a couple of months, and it's a place that I can sell and share, and I can run my sale or my special or whatever it is, free shipping or buy one, get one half off, whatever I want to do. Once you've established that and done that, about once a quarter, you're going to want to play a game. And so what Jamie and I did last week, Jamie ran hers for 2 days, I think for 48 hours, and I ran mine for 24 hours. And Jamie did close to $1,000. I think she did about $900 in sales. She got 2 recruits and 2 bookings off of this. So what we wanted to do was have a Facebook party, but not let them know they were in the middle of a party. So we just said, hey, who wants to play a game? So again, on my regular page, I posted, hey, who wants to play a game with me? I gave away a $100 value spa package, which, a neck wrap could be valued at $30, or, product that you bought on sale. So it doesn't mean that you're spending $100. So you can create your spa package, $50, whatever you want to give away. But people love free stuff, and you have to think about what's in it for them. You know what's in it for you. Girlfriend, if they're shopping, you're going to have profits, you're going to have sales. So it's about what's in it for them. So anyway, this little post, and we have this online as well too. And it's just a little graphic that, once we had people saying yes, I said, okay, we're moving to our group page. And we started in the group page by posting this. And it's got like 10 different ways that they can earn tickets or entries into the drawing. So they're playing the game to win the $100 spa package. The first one is just, okay, if you just post what your favorite product is in BeautiControl and you get an entry. Comment that you like something. If I post something and you say you like it, or you comment, you get a ticket. If you like my business page, you get 3 tickets. If you place an order, you're going to get 5 tickets. If you're the first one to place an order, you're going to get 25 tickets. If you ask me a question about my business, you're going to get 15 tickets. If you book a party, you're going to get, 20 tickets, or, etc. And if you join my team, you can get 100 tickets. So I did mine in 24 hours, and I really didn't focus on a lot. But what I did is, when I started out, it was like, hey, post here what you love. And then I started out, I said, okay, let's just do something fun. Let's just start out with what's our biggest skincare concern. If we had a magic wand and we could wave it, what would we fix on our face? And they started posting, and I just got them chattering and talking. And I kept saying, now remember, you're getting points and entries to win the $100 gift package just by chatting with me. They went nuts. I had almost 40 women interactively start playing with me. And it was so much fun. And what happened with that particular post is, I've got 40 women who told me what their biggest issue is. Now I've got follow-up, and I've been working on that this week to follow up with them and say, hey, sweetie, you know what? I got to thinking about your post. I got these 2 little things, and, I'd love to come over and show them to you, or they're purchasing, or it's setting up one-on-ones or little mini spas. So it's a great follow-up tool. But then I continued, and once I had that post in, I said, okay, here's my first special, and I popped out microdermabrasion, which was on sale for $69 at the end of October. Now I gave them a little extra, 10% off if they shopped that night, and so they were getting a little bit better deal as well. But I sold 8 microdermabrasion sets just like that. And so by the time I was done over the 24 hours, I had a friend here, and we were just hanging out, and about every half an hour, 40 minutes, I'd pop on and I'd post something, and I kept a little piece of paper so I could keep track track of who was doing what. And, you know, and then I went to bed, and then the next day got back up. So I ran it from 8 o'clock one night till 8 o'clock the next night. And, you know, I did a $625 in sales by the time it was all done. I did get 2 bookings. One was a Facebook booking, one's a real spa booking, and I got a recruit that night as well too. So I got one last recruit in right before the end of the month. And it was amazing. And, you know, so it was a great filler. That was $300 profit, a couple of bookings and a recruit, sitting in my pajamas hanging out with my girlfriend from my home. And it was a filler. So you can't play this game all the time, because, you know, people are going to get sick of that, because in a group they get a notification every time somebody is posting something there. But that is something you could pop out there about once a quarter, and you could focus on different things and ask different questions. It could be a makeup night. It could be a relaxation night. It could be a, you know, a sculpt and get your body into shape. It could be a detox night. There's all kinds of things that you could do with that. So that's kind of it in a nutshell, my philosophy and the way to work Facebook spas and Facebook, you know, interaction. You know, Facebook is something that I just think we haven't even completely figured out how well we can use it. So I'm excited that we're on the path to find newer and better ways to add to already what we have. The base of your spa or the base of your business is always the traditional spa. You cannot be successful in this business without it. So you need that. Think of that as sort of the bricks in building your business. But then you need the mortar to kind of hold it all together. And that's where your catalog spas and your Facebook spas and your one-on-ones and your daily selling all come together, so you can build the business that you really want. So you can create what it is that you're seeking. So thanks for being on. I know this was about 15 minutes long, but I really appreciate it. And I hope that it benefits you. Share anything that you're doing or any tweaks that you add to it. We want to hear about your success. So go Spa Divas. We'll talk to y'all soon.